EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
Caleb Chason on the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Dobbins. They work forward to the 40-yard line. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
A run with Dobbins. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
46-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Stidham. On the run to the right. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. And the Patriots are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, New England. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The ball carrier. Jack Gibbons on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
To number 14, Cortland Sutton. That's a gain of 7.
Run a shotgun, it's Stidham. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. A big hole. And he will score. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Patriots will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Stidham on 1st and 10. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Stidham from the pistol. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Stidham to throw. The catch made there by Sutton. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10.
He'll try to throw again. Here's Stidham. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Stidham to the air once more. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he will dive into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll spot Henry, open downfield. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no good.
Good running inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Extra point now for Borregales. He gets it to go, and the Pats extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Broncos 6. Andy Borregales.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Second and 10. To throw, it's Stidham. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and short. Here's Stidham, exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. This one complete to Sutton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes second and 4. To throw again, it's Stidham. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Throwing again, Stidham. That's complete, taken in by Franklin. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Stidham. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing is Stidham. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one's knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Throwing is Stidham. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
19 right, 18 right, Cougar 19, 18
Here's Stidham. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stidham. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's in! J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. Say, hey. Check go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard
On
line.
first down, they go back to Henderson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, here's May. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
On the handoff, Henderson. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
At the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2.
Hey, Garfield.
They'll go play action with May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down after after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And the Patriots.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Off the bootleg. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. John Franklin Myers getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 2. Around a shotgun. It's Stidham. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for the Broncos.
Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Stidham to throw. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
21, Broncos 20. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and
He was
10
looking
at
for
the
Stephon Diggs
25-yard
there.
line.
And it'll bring up second down. From out of the gun, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That's complete to the running back, Antonio Gibson. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
That's good for a
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
On second down, it's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the linebacker, Alex Singleton. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And that's just a disaster. Outcome on that last pass. I mean, yes, you have to stay aggressive knowing you're trailing here late in the game, but you can't be reckless. Don't try to get it all back in one throw. That final pick, that might just seal the deal for their opponent.
Here's Dobbins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Set. Cowboy 80.
A run with Dobbins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Third down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
Dobbins. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead. New England going to take their second timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone.
36-yard line.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to win the game. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Patriots field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So it's a win for the Patriots. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.